Welcome back to MyGM 2K25. I am your host, attackslug, show 17 of 25. And we have quite the budget. We've promised Alexa Bliss running in on Gigi as she faces her tag team partner Tatum Paxley. Fine. But otherwise, also Miz not fighting Drew. Fine. Not a worry. But Miz fighting somebody else. Yeah. Okay. But the question is, which rivalries still need to get booked? Right, we had a tag team call out because of the stamina situation with the freaking family and Miz and Andrade, who can today work at least one match with that tag team business. But also, we need to turn Andrade heel because Seth and Tony D are faces. So that perhaps continues to be a call-out promo scenario. But let us hopefully get AJ and Oba to level 4 on today's show. They have plenty of stamina to do so. That should be fine. Now, the main event will be that level 3 rivalry. And it will be for that US title. And I wonder, what are they good at? So, falls count anywhere is an extreme stamina cost. Submission is a medium stamina cost. And Iron Man is a very high stamina cost. So, a submission match between AJ and Oba, 25k? Sure. What does the game want? Hopefully not giving an hour-long speech, but a run-in on the most popular available star this week. Well, that's going to be AJ, isn't it? And we're not doing that. So AJ is. Well, he's tied, but he's on the top spot here on the menu page. But what is the card on offer, Triple H? Back Alley Crew. I don't really care to use that or have that or whatever. Not worried about it. But opening the show, who else actually has a rivalry? It was indeed Tatum and Gigi. And we have the run-in from Miss Alexa Bliss to Gigi as she has requested. Last Man Standing is a low stamina cost and a morale changer. Not doing cage, obviously. So yes, Last Man Standing, why not? Lock that in. We're here today to hopefully have a great show. Not just a good show, a great show. But we'll see. Now, as I said, we have to have a role change for Andrade and keep it tranquilo. So, Andrade, you're changing to be a heel. You're much better at being a heel, so there you go. Even with your 2-on promo, it's fine. That means we have your tag team call-out, which is the freaking family, calling out Miz and Andrade. They will hopefully have a match tomorrow. Now, do I go with charity, or do I try to spark Roman and Pete on a promo? Because it has not worked in the ring just yet. Also, we need Drew and Damian Priest happening on the show. So, I mean, I could also just do Miz on a charity promo, I guess. Let's keep Miz on that charity business. Lock that in. And let's try to once again book Drew and Damian Priest and make it for that world title. They have the stamina to do so. And they aren't particularly good at anything besides standard matches. So I'm going to say give them Extreme Rules. Why not? Lock that in. We're at 85k. Now, if you're wondering why in the hell I would spend this amount on a random Tuesday, I'll show you. Because what we're going to do is play our power card for rock bottom prices. So there we go. It is no longer 85k. It is now 56k. But also I gotta have one more match booked here. So, you know, it's still up there, but not as bad as it was. So, Roman Reigns and Pete Dunne, or Bayley and Tiffy. And looking at stamina with Roman, I'm going to let him sit on the bench for this week. So it'll be Bayley and Tiffy for the women's title. And it will be what? Again, nobody is good at anything. Let's check on Roman. I mean, again, I don't want to burn his stamina. So that's the problem there. He's at 45 and don't want to risk an injury. But what? All right, it's the same thing. They don't have anything that I have unlocked currently to be able to use for their match type, which is annoying. Why would you book an underground match with a 50% injury chance? That seems insane. And so these two are in a simple tables match on this card. So that is how things look at nearly 60K for our overall show on a Tuesday. Here we have the opener, last man standing, we have a tables match, extreme rules, and then submission in the main event. Hopefully we get a good heel turn here, we get a good call-out promo, and we get some good charity from Mike the Miz. Otherwise, I don't really have anything else to really do with this. I mean, I could do, I could try this one, but at 50K, we're going to hold off and see how this show goes overall. But also, I did want to scout for a tag team partner for Gigi, but now we're tied up with the Tatum Paxley thing. So it's, I do not know. We can still try, but we can't book them today, so perhaps we'll do it tomorrow. This show seems fine. Let's lock things in at nearly 60. Confirming the booking. Over on SmackDown, Tag Team Tornado Opener. Tozawa and Fatu with terrible stamina. Fatu is pissed about his whole situation here because it's continual injuries. No sign of the infamous Tongaloa, so sure. What's going to happen? It is Fatu and Waller. It was 3.5 stars. Tozawa out for 3 weeks. Yeah, you know, okay, sure. Rhea, Bloody, Ripley, calling out Piper Niven. It was good. Akam and Corbin. How is their stamina still so good? I don't get it. Akam with the win. It was 3 stars. The call out from Indy to Kairi, level 3, level 4. Mid-card, tag team titles. Kabuki Warriors versus Chelsea and Piper, the Secret Hervis and whatnot, with a Shayna Baszler run-in on who can say, but Piper with 30 stamina is not a good look. Let's lock it in and see what it does. It is the Kabuki Warriors, and it was 3 stars, and yes, Piper out for 3 weeks. What a surprise. It's all baffling to me at this point, but, oh wait, I'm sorry, that was a 4-way. That was a 4-way. Randy Orton gets the win, 4 stars, amazing, world champion, and still... Over on the black and gold, Maxine Dupree, you're really pushing it here. So, Nikita, Maxine versus Alba and Zoe, non-title, in a standard match. And it is Nikita and Maxine. 3.5 stars. It was great. Austin Theory for charity was weak. Becky Lynch, Isla Dawn, both have a singles title. This is for neither. A standard, regular matchup, so sure, and both have poor morale. But big time Bex with the win. It was 2 stars, mediocre. The call out, the Red Flame, that big strong boy, level 2 to level 3. Your North American champion with 31 stamina versus Olaf. I mean, sure, Mello, don't miss, and doesn't get hurt. And I'm sorry, spoke too soon. He got hurt, 2.5 stars, out for 3 weeks. Banzai, +4. And your main event, Dexter Lumis, Bronson Reed. At least they have stamina to do so in a standard matchup on that thing. And Dexter Lumis with the win. It was 4 stars, amazing. Over on the WCW, Tatum Paxley, Gigi Dolan with the Alexa Bliss running in on Gigi. What's it gonna be in a last man, last woman standing? And still, even giving Alexa what she wanted, even adding a stipulation that someone was good at, I still only got 2.5 stars. Okay, bro. What the hell? Andrade, yes. Okay, heel turn. Good. Tables match. Bailey. Tiffy. What is it going to be? It's new! Tiffy time. 3.5. I'll take it. The call out, level 1 to level 2, was excellent. Extreme rules for the world title. Drew and Damian. What's it gonna be? It is, and still, 4 stars, amazing, and yes, new rivalry. Miz for charity was excellent, 5K. And your main event submission match, AJ Styles, Obafemi. Let's watch a bit of this. How phenomenal can we get in a submission match? Who will tap is the question, but it should be excellent. Nonetheless, I would certainly hope with these two in their current ongoing rivalry for a title, and with a stipulation it should, I hope, do well in my main event. But certainly no guarantees as such. Oh, the classic nerve hold. Didn't get it. Styles wants that Styles clash. Pop up, Styles clash. Don't matter though, it's a submission match, so. And new 4 stars amazing. Monday Night Raw. Natalya versus Scarlett for that women's title. And new, now it is Natalya 2 belts, 4 stars amazing. Jade Cargill with a +3 on promo. Elton 3 belts. Belton Prince and his tag team partner Rezar face off against the Dragon and Trick in a tag team titles matchup. You put all your eggs in one basket, and what's going to happen? Now he is no longer 3 titles. He is injured, and we have new tag team champions. 3.5 stars was bound to happen. Andre Chase, Oro Mensah, level 2, level 3. Mid-card fatal 4-way, Cross, Hudson, Evans, Cody Rhodes, finally in the same ring at the same time. That's happening. And it is Karrion Kross with the win, and it was 3.5 stars. The call out, so they did the double back-to-back, and it didn't work. That's funny. And your main event for the Women's IC title. Wendy Choo, Bianca Belair, and the stamina there on Wendy is not great, but what you gonna do? Wendy Choo win the title. Good for her. 4.5 stars and out for 5 weeks. Dummy. Yeah. So I get a poor opening. Like, I did competitively in the rest of the card, but my opening was not great in that last women's standing match. That sucks. Whatever. Okay. SmackDown did 25,000 and SmackDown made 45. NXT did 24 and NXT made 61. WCW did 20 and we made 27. And this guy wants more variety. Triple threats? Something? We'll see. Monday Night Raw did 33 and they made 75. And so Adam Pearce continues to creep up ever so slowly on my first place position by about 60K here. So yeah, that's a concern. Certainly a concern. Florence, Italy. Sure. Triple H, look, I tried, okay? I gave it a shot, and it didn't work, so shut up. Alexa Bliss's morale is great. Lovely. That didn't help me at all. Gigi is now pissed and wants to fight Alexa. Sure. In a tag team match for those tag team titles. I'll make it happen. As soon as I find you a partner. But all of that will be next time. I'm attackslug. Thanks for watching. More videos right here. I'll see you then, and I'm out.